Hello everyone, my name is Mr. Bulletinfire12 and welcome to some classic Call of Duty 4. And oh my goodness me, I actually found a legit lobby on this game. Even though this game is so old now, I actually found a working lobby. Now I'm sure you remember the last time I tried to play this game, things didn't go so well. It was back in February, I believe, and it was around the time I made that video called What's COD 4 like in 2016? Well, and that video is still getting a lot of support to this day, so thank you everyone who is still supporting that video. I made that video months ago and it's still getting a lot of support, and it really does mean a lot to me. Now my plan actually wasn't to go on COD 4. My plan was actually to play Modern Warfare 3. But then, when I logged on, the servers weren't working for some reason, so I thought, I need to play something else. Modern Warfare 3 is not working. What do I play? And I thought, you know what? Let's try COD 4 again. Let's see if it's going to be as hacked as it was when I tried it in February. And to my surprise, the answer is no. The game was actually working the way it should be. And I was just amazed. I couldn't believe it. This game was actually working when I played it. However, I did see some hackers during the session that I did play, but they didn't do anything to change the game. You know how some hackers can just put random text on the screen? That's all I saw, which didn't affect the game too much. But for the most part, this game was working pretty normal. And I couldn't believe it. Something else I will add as well, I don't know if you guys have had this, I'm using the M16 in this game. I did notice a couple of times my M16 wasn't shooting the way it's normally meant to shoot. This is obviously a 3-round burst weapon. Now that kill I got right there, that was normal, that was fine. But sometimes when I kept spamming the trigger, I would notice the gun would shoot maybe a little bit faster. I don't know, maybe if that was just a glitch or something. But either way, I tried this game and it was working properly. And you know what, I might actually try playing this game a lot more now. Something I've noticed with old Call of Duties is that they are quite unpredictable. And when I say they're unpredictable, you never know what type of lobbies you're going to get into and the people that you're going to find. This is something I've recently noticed with Modern Warfare 2. Sometimes you can have the best sessions in the world, you'll get a nice ground war lobby, no one's hacking, but then sometimes there are no ground war lobbies at all. You have to try other lobbies and then they're just getting hacked as well. So I think sometimes you just have to try these old games on different days and just hope for the best. And this is something I'm going to do with a lot of these old Call of Duties, like this game for example, World at War, Modern Warfare 2. I'm just going to see what they're like, because you really just have to try and just hope for the best. And obviously, talking about COD 4, or Modern Warfare Remastered, the game is now out, and I've been seeing a lot of videos from people who have been playing it. The game looks fantastic, and I hope everyone who is playing it right now, I hope you guys are enjoying it, leveling up on the old classic COD 4 maps, but with much better graphics. The game looks brilliant. I wish I could play it, but I really hope that they do make the game separately in the future. This game brings back so much nostalgia for a lot of us, and I just don't like how we are basically forced to buy Infinite Warfare just to get Modern Warfare Remastered. This game needs to be separate at some point for those people who just want to play Modern Warfare Remastered. I was watching someone's video the other day of them talking about how they've got Modern Warfare Remastered, but they literally don't care at all for Infinite Warfare. They literally just bought the game just to play Modern Warfare Remastered. I'm sure other people have done that as well. The trouble is though, some people might not be able to afford that, because it is very expensive, and I have talked about this before in another video. The game is very expensive to pay for both Infinite Warfare and Modern Warfare Remastered. Now, as much as I love COD 4, if I had a PS4 right now, I would not pay that sum of money for Infinite Warfare just to get Modern Warfare Remastered. I wouldn't do it, because I don't want Infinite Warfare for a start. I don't care about the game at all. It looks rubbish. I don't like this futuristic setting that COD has now got into. It's just not for me. So why would I pay that amount of money for a game I don't want just to get a game that I do want? To me, it doesn't make sense. I know COD 4 is brilliant and having a remastered version is fantastic, but really, if you're going to pay that sum of money for a game, you should play both of them. To me, it just doesn't make sense to spend all that money just to play one of those games. If I were to spend that amount of money, I would play both of them, but I don't like Infinite Warfare, so I'm not going to do that. I really hope that Modern Warfare Remastered in the future will become separately, and I think it needs to be. Like I said in the other video as well that I talked about, I can't think of a game that got a remastered version, but then got bundled in with another game, and you have to buy that game to get the remastered version. It's always been separate, and I think this needs to be separate. And I really hope if they start remastering other Call of Duties, let's say World at War for example, because that is the next one that came out after COD 4, I really hope that if they do decide to make a World at War remastered, I hope it's not going to get bundled in with another game that you have to buy that game in order to then get a World at War remastered. I just really hope that at some point it will become separate for us to play, but I just hope we don't have to wait ages for that, because that's not going to be very good for the people who just want to play Modern Warfare Remastered, but they don't want to pay all that money just to get the game and then have Infinite Warfare as well. We'll just have to wait and see, guys. We'll just have to wait and see. But hopefully expect more COD 4 videos from me in the future. We'll have to see. I definitely want to play more COD 4 because just playing this game for an hour on the day that I did just brought back so many memories, and this game is just fantastic. But you just have to hope that when you do go on, you get good lobbies. But we'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, I'm going to end off this video now. I hope you've enjoyed some classic Call of Duty 4. If you've liked this video, remember to leave a like, rating and subscribe if you are new. But for now, it is goodbye from me. I shall see all of you guys very soon with my next video. So take care guys, and goodbye.